darkness falls away to morning as a lone masked manhunter, the world's greatest detective, delivers 3 agents of a foreign power.
Appreciate all the trouble you went to. You must understand. The experiments we've been conducting here are against our will.
I like quite a few things, but I like people. I like the fact that it's a relatively safe place to live as opposed to some other places. Uh, for the most part, you can leave your car unlocked, your house unlocked, and people are always willing to give you a hand and help out.
I think that the individuality, we're mostly individuals up here. I don't really look at people from Maine as being the cookie cutter kind of folks. Work ethic. That's the first thing. I started working when I was 9 years old. Yeah, started working, picking potatoes, and we would get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and pray that they were going to call our farmer off on the there's a television show called Potato Picker Special where you would get up in the morning and they would tell you whether the farmers were going to work on time, and we would sit there as kids and just pray that our farmer was not going to work on time, because at the time you would leave at 5 o'clock in the morning with a bagged lunch and you'd get in the back of a pickup truck usually that had a wooden enclosure, and that's how they would take you out to the field. Or an old bus, one of the two. And you would work all day and usually probably 12 hours? Yeah, and pray that your mom or your dad or somebody would come out and help you pick your section to get you caught up.
There's mountains and the Great North Woods, especially as you go towards Allagash. We're also very close to the Canadian border, so we have our Canadian neighbors. Yeah. There's a lot of, not as many as on the southern part of the state, but there's also a lot of artist galleries along Route 1. I don't know if you saw, there's like the Rainbow Studio right on Route 1 outside of Holton, and as you go up there's actually a lot of cultural places, and there's even been talk about building up some arts tourism in northern Maine because there's so many working artists.
Lower crime rate, outdoors. Yeah. Actually, I like northern Maine.
Yeah.
I don't like some of the rest of the state of Maine, but I like it. I like it here. I've been here and will probably die here.
So what do you think is the big difference between northern and southern Maine?
Well, population. I mean, to get cities down there. And personally, we don't want them up here. Yeah. We'd rather it stay the way it is. Most people that are here want to keep it this way. We don't like the influx of. I mean, out-of-staters come up snow sledding and everything, but every time we get an influx of people from either the lower part of the state or other states, the first thing they want to do is change it. Yeah. Change it so it's the way it is where they are.
So what do you think your experience is going through schools in northern Maine?
Not very good. I didn't like, I mean, the teachers are not good people, the students are not good people, and it's kind of a hellhole, if I'm going to be 100% honest.
So why do you think that is?
Being a person that is queer, you're going to get bullied a lot for that here. If you're a person of color, if you're LGBT, you're going to get bullied. I mean, going into the school, you're just going to hear racial slurs constantly. Like, the amount of times I would walk through the hallway and hear people, keep in mind, everyone in the school is white. Yeah. There's like 2 or 3 people of color in the entire school. And you're just going to hear racial slurs constantly. Any like minority advocacy clubs, which I was a part of, would like put posters, they'd get ripped down by the teachers in school and everything. It's just not a good place to be. They don't really like people that aren't your average like cookie cutter caribouite, I guess.
I hear you in the background whenever I fall.